Hey there, how you doing? My name is Cheryl Lynn, and I am here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for Wednesday, October 1st, and this particular reading right here is going to be for my Libras, Scorpios, Sagittariuses, and Capricorns. We're going to start today at Libra, okay? All right, what'd you get for Libra? We've got the King of Swords, and then I've got the Seven of Pentacles, and we've got the Three of Wands. All right, what you doing here, Libra? Seven of Pentacles in the center would tell me that you're trying right now to decide how much you want to invest into a certain situation or person, or whether you want to invest in that direction at all. You're definitely on the fence. You're presenting here as the King of Swords. So you're definitely coming at this from an analytical or logical standpoint is how you're trying to view the whole situation. And on the other side, we have the Three of Brooms, Three of Wands. So this is speaking of you trying to look towards your future, trying to figure out, where are you going to go from here? What I don't have any of out here is Cups. So this makes me feel as though you are definitely looking at the situation minus emotion to the best of your ability for some reason. You're definitely trying to look at all of this with a sense of integrity and honesty, though, I feel like. Which makes me wonder why there's so much question in your mind. This definitely appears to me to be a situation where somebody has done something to upset you and you are feeling as though you're uncertain if you can trust them or the situation to try again, right? That's how I feel about it. Meaning for some reason I feel like maybe you've been hurt in the past and it has made you question whether or not you want to continue to invest in this direction. All right, well, I would say your energy today is very much so one of analyzing. I don't think you're going to come to a conclusion today, Libra, but I think you are definitely trying to, okay? All right, I got to turn this off now, and so I can. Okay, so this one now was going to be for my Scorpios. Okay, oh, all the cards. Come back. There you go. Okay, for my Scorpios, what'd you get today? We've got the Ace of Wands, alrighty. Then I've got the Knight of Wands. And then you end up with the Five of Wands. Well, are you feeling fiery and passionate today? It would seem possibly, huh? Okay, so Knight of Wands in the center would tell me that you have made your mind up about something and you are going full bore. That's the direction you're going in. It's full of zest and passion and inspiration. You're just you're on one. Okay, you're going in one direction right now because you've made your mind up. Okay, the Ace of Wands on one side and then the Five of Wands on the other tells me that with the Ace of Wands, there's definitely newfound passion, newfound drive towards something. Maybe you felt as though something had died out, or you felt as though something had been stagnant for a long time. Suddenly there's a rush of inspiration and passion towards whatever that was. On the other side, I have the Five of Wands that tells me, even though you're all go, you're going forward with whatever this is. You feel a rush of passion and inspiration and you're on your way. There's still a ton of inner conflict right now. Somewhere inside of you, you're very conflicted about the fact that you're so fired up. So I don't know if this is a situation that has let you down in the past. And so, you're all fired up again, but there's that nagging in the back of your head about whether or not you should be so gung-ho or ready to pursue this or what. I don't think it would make any difference. At this point, it looks like you're on board, so that's the direction you're going in. But I'm just saying there is something here about you feeling quite conflicted about some aspect of it. To me, it feels like it's either you've been down this road before with this particular person, or you've been down this road before with somebody else, and the parallels are looking like there's a lot of things that could be lining up to look the same to you. And so there's a fear that this could turn out the same way. But I would say your overall energy today is great, because overall it's just go, 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 go. You've made your mind up, you're going in a direction, okay? All right, I got to turn this off again. Hold on. Hello. With all of the decks that I own, there was only one that I could find that would fit in this card shuffler. So I have to use the same one over and over again. Okay, this one, we're up to Sagittarius. Let's see what we get for Sagittarius. I always drop the last card. Okay, Sagittarius. Where you at? What'd you get for today? Okay, you've got What are spoons? I forgot. Swords. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords. Then the Page of Swords, right? Okay. And then I get the Ten of Swords. All right. So you're presenting, what are we doing here? The center is the Page of Swords. So you're trying to gain clarity on something, but you're doing it in a very indirect manner. Okay, we'll go with that. You're doing it in a very indirect manner, it's saying. Meaning you're trying to get readings, look through their phone, I don't know, watch them from afar. You're doing other things, everything except for just asking this person the questions that you need to ask them so that you could find clarity. So I've got the Ten of Swords on one side, the Five of Swords on the other. So there's been some kind of conflict, and you're feeling as though you've been betrayed. And you want clarity as to why, I suppose? Is that what's happening here? You feel like somebody's betrayed you. And I would say you've already had an argument with them or something because there's conflict here. And now you're trying to backtrack and figure out why whatever happened, or... It looks like you're trying to find out what was the driving force behind it. You know, why did this actually happen? Why did this person betray me? I don't understand why you're not willing to just ask them. I really don't. But that's what I've got here. This looks like you are trying to figure it out without asking the person what's happening. Kind of an immature way to go about it, Sagittarius, I gotta be honest with you. It would be much more advantageous to you to just go in and ask what was going on, I suppose. But you're trying to figure things out after the fact, it looks like. Maybe that's the only way you can figure things out. Maybe this person's in no contact or something, I don't know. That's what I've got for today. Your energy for today looks like you are on a quest of sorts. It's just a not very direct one. You're on an indirect quest for answers. Okay. That is how I see it. Yeah. There you go. An indirect quest for answers. That's what I got you at today. Okay, Sagittarius? All right, hold on. Hey there, Capricorn. How are you today? Let's see, your turn. Okay, for my Capricorns. What'd you get? We got, what are those? I'm sorry. Okay, so I've got the Two of Cups. Oh, these are weird cards. Sorry, I got the Nine of Wands. And then I've got the Nine of Swords, right? Okay. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Okay, Nine of Wands is the focus, so you're feeling quite wounded by something. But it feels like you've already been through whatever this is. So you're at the end of whatever that is that made you feel wounded. I have the Two of Cups on one side, so we're speaking of a divine union. On the other side, I have the Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of stress and anxiety right now about the situation. So are you closing out a divine union? Or did you come into this divine union already feeling quite wounded? And now you're stressed out. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I think I see. I think you came into this divine union feeling quite wounded from the start. And now something in this divine union has triggered you. So you're all up in your head, fearful that this is going to go down a path similar to one you've already been down with somebody else is what this looks like. So you're like, just things are triggering you, right? The way that they act or the way that they're being. And you're in your mind, you're thinking, I've been through this before. Why is this happening again? I'm not sure if this is something you've been through with this same person before, meaning it's on repeat with the same person, or if this is something you've lived through in a different relationship. Either way, something here is triggering you to feel as though it could repeat itself. The energy today feels stressed out. It feels very much so. There's a lot of anxiety attached to this, right? This isn't the direction you wanted this to go in, so there's anxiety attached. That's what I have for today. All right, y'all. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best day you possibly can. Sorry about the situation right now, but this is what I figured out to make it work. It's okay. If you made it this far in the video and you don't mind, can you do me a favor and hit the like, share, follow, or comment button, or all of them, or one